I love everything that you told us about how to take action together. You keep talking about OSHA, but I don't know what it is.
OSHA is the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, and it's part of the United States government. It's in charge of making rules so that workplaces are safe and healthy. It also inspects them to see if employers are following these rules. In some states, there are also state agencies that are in charge of occupational health and safety.
And what can we do so that OSHA, or the agency in our state, pays attention to what's happening in the plant that we work in?
For that to happen, you can file a complaint. You can do that online or by phone. The first thing to do is go to OSHA.gov. In the online form, you should put the name and address of the company, describe the dangers that you believe are there, and on what dates you last saw them, among other details. Do you remember the information that Gustavo kept? It can be used as documentation if there's an investigation. It's important to keep all of the evidence. If you decide to call, the number is 1-800-321-6742. OSHA staff can take your complaint and respond to any questions that you have about your right to a safe and healthy workplace.
But I remember what our supervisor said. How can we protect ourselves if we submit a complaint?
It's illegal for your employer to retaliate against you for your complaints about health and safety in the workplace, like firing you or reporting you to immigration, whether you've complained to OSHA or your employer. When you present your complaint with OSHA, they will ask for your name, but you can ask that they do not share that with the employer. But what's that good for? While there's an investigation, they will have already fired you and sent you back to Mexico. Not necessarily. If a government agency like OSHA intervenes, you can request deferred action.
What is that?
Deferred action is when the government allows you to stay in the United States while they are investigating violations that you may have experienced. It protects you from deportation. But supposedly with my visa, I can only work for this company. If they fire me and I stay here, can I work for someone else? In some cases, yes. OSHA also has its limitations. For example, it cannot completely close a workplace or distribute money to workers from the fines that it imposes. And if your employer retaliates against you, OSHA can only respond if you report it within 30 days of the retaliation. You have to be patient. OSHA investigations take time. Things won't get better overnight. For that reason, talking to OSHA is just one of many strategies to try to change things at work. You can organize with other people in your workplace to submit a complaint or contact OSHA together. If you need help or have questions about your rights, contact Centro de los Derechos del Migrante, CDM, in Mexico at 800-590-1773, in the United States at 1-855-234-9699, or contact your nearest COSH center. Find it at nationalcosh.org. Want to learn more about your rights at the workplace and how to protect yourself? Continue watching our Know Your Rights video series. Find all the videos at contratados.org.